language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
Now it's time for the Sports Brawl. Without any further ado, here are your hosts, Cece and Keith.
Oh my God.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition of the Sports Bras, the #1 podcast in Rendon, #2 in Louisville, home of the 2023 Fantasy Football Champion. Even though Keith is wearing that ridiculous shirt, I should be wearing that shirt because I am the Fantasy Football King. But whatever. And also the home of the 2023 World Series champion, Texas Rangers. I'm, of course, like I said, CC, always along with my buddy Keith. And Keith, how is your weekend, sir?
Man, I had to work yesterday at my other job.
Oh, your part-time job.
Yeah, my part-time gig. I feel like I didn't have a weekend. But tomorrow, I think I'm going to be off tomorrow morning for a few hours. We have one of our last baby visits.
Ooh. And what's
It's
this?
close.
What's this gonna do? It's just
Just like a
checkup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going to support my wife.
what a great husband.
Yeah, I know.
You are man of the year.
I'm telling you, Dad.
You
Number
are
one
man of the
Number one
year.
dad.
Man, I can't wait till you have a kid, man, because
Oh yeah.
I remember all the times that you used to laugh at me when I had little CC around. And one particular instant is when you were over at the house and he just, out of the blue, just projectile vomited everywhere like he was possessed.
And you gave him more cereal.
Huh? Well, he was hungry.
He projectile vomits cereal. Clearly, that's what it was that he
Right.
was throwing up.
Mhm.
And then, like a couple hours later, you being the great dad that you are, so are you hungry, bud?
Yeah.
What do you want? I want some cereal. All
Good
right, yeah,
choice.
yeah, I mean milk. Why not? Like, what were you thinking? Look, that's how we
Son of
learn.
a bitch.
That's how we learn, bro.
How dare you? Now it's
I'm
gonna
just
it's gonna
saying.
come back on you. I can't
It
wait till
probably
you get your
is.
first diarrhea diaper, and that thing just the stench just goes right up your nostril.
Oh man, look, man.
Ugh.
There's a lot of things. There's things that phase me.
Mhm.
Diarrhea, throw up. That
You
stuff
say
doesn't do
that.
it. No, what phases me is when she's like 16 and brings a guy over here.
Well,
That's
no,
what's
that's a
gonna faze
different
me.
story. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a heart
I feel
attack.
sick. I feel sick thinking about it. I'm serious,
So I'm
man.
so glad I have a boy.
Well,
Who,
I got
by
a
the
couple
way,
of those too.
who, by the way, is becoming a man, and
He said, "What's up, Dad?"
it's crazy. Like the little boy is still there, but like
yeah,
there's that little you know what trying to
Yeah.
bow up to dad's a couple of times. It's just like,
Uh-oh.
okay,
Getting that age.
okay, you trying to challenge the old lion over here, you know. I have to
Yeah,
put
but
you
then it's-
down, young Simba.
At some point, he's gonna get bigger and stronger, and then you're gonna feel a little intimidated by your
But-
children. Man.
But it all worked out because we played Mario Kart and everything is good now. So
That's usually how I resolve my problems.
oh yeah,
Go on
Mario.
some Mario Kart.
Put on some Mario Kart for sure. Let's get right into the show. The first one I want to let's get into this a little bit of NFL talk real quick. I don't know if you saw this, but Cam Newton got into a brawl at a 7-versus-7 youth football game. I got the picture here. Check this out.
Oh man,
Now, what's funny about this is it's 3-on-1. It's 3 against Cam, okay? Number 1, he totally annihilates the 3 because he's Cam Newton, right? He's still a big dude. Number 2, that witch hat he has on never moved.
Yeah, it's glued to his head, actually.
That witch hat. Let me go back to the picture here. Look at that witch hat. That is ridiculous. Yeah. I'll get you, my little pretty, and your stupid dog.
It's fashion, bro. You don't know nothing about fashion.
Fashion, man. But I thought it was hilarious, man. It's just like, wow. These 3 dudes, and we found out the story on Cam Newton's podcast later on that week that the 3 dudes that came up to Cam were old football coaches of Cam Newton. I guess they felt like Cam owed them something or something. I don't know, but he took them all out 3-on-1. I'm just telling you, Cam Newton's not one to mess with. Even though he does have a witch hat on, don't mess with Cam Newton, man.
Let me ask you right now: would you rather have Cam Newton or Dak Prescott?
Oh, dude, Cam Newton. Just for the press conference.
No, but for real, though, you really wouldn't, right?
No. That shoulder of his went to shit after that wreck.
You could throw left-handed, maybe?
No, I still take Dak. On the field, I take Dak. Press conference, I would take Cam Newton.
They should hire Cam Newton to back him up.
They should hire Cam Newton just to do press conferences. Just to see what outrageous hat he will put on.
That's cute.
And you're frozen again, but you're coming through audio, but you're frozen. Anyway,
it's not me, it's your side.
It's not my side. Quit saying it's my side. It's not my side.
Full strength over here, bro.
I got full strength too.
Show me.
I can't.
Well,
you're frozen.
You're fake.
You're fake news. You're fake news. But anywho, so yeah, don't mess with Cam Newton, even though you think you could take him on because he's wearing a witch hat. Do not attempt to take out Cam Newton, especially 3-on-1.
Unfrozen?
Huh?
Can you let me know when I'm unfrozen?
I will let you know when you're unfrozen. Yes, you are still frozen. You're like, if you can see me, you're like this.
Oh no, it's my bad side.
Yeah, that's your bad side. As we know, the NFL Combine is going down, and dude,
Xavier Worthy.
This Caleb Williams dude
he's
just killing himself, dude. No one is going to draft this kid at all.
Yeah, there will.
No.
Cleveland Browns.
The Cleveland. No, not the Cleveland.
Am I wrong?
No, well, you may be right on that. I don't know, but so he has declined to show any medical history, any medical exam with teams. He has declined to go out and do drills. He's just basically there at the combine doing press conferences. I don't even know why he's there, but apparently he thinks he's too good that he doesn't. Nope, no medical exams here. I'm not going to go throw. I'm just going to be number 1 pick, and that's it.
I like the confidence.
Yeah, but remember the story a couple weeks ago when what was it? He wanted to be part owner of the team that drafted him. I mean, come on, man. Like, you have no skins on the wall. Like, what are you doing?
It's solely based off how he's built. He showed like small glimpses of having it. People started blowing him a year ago, and it now got to the big head. I don't know, man. I would not take a chance on the kid. But like I said, there will be a team that does,
and that team is probably going to be the Chicago Bears because talks are out of the combine that the Bears are willing to trade off Justin Fields to the Atlanta Falcons.
Yep.
Woo!
Do it.
Yeah. And the big story that's coming out of the combine, listen to this one. This is the one I heard. Justin Jefferson. There's trade rumors that the Vikings are willing to trade Justin Jefferson to the Chiefs. To the Chiefs.
What?
To the Chiefs. You heard me right.
Or
to
what?
the Chiefs. Hang on. Let me see here. Where's that pick?
Bro.
Yeah. So Justin Jefferson to the Chiefs for multiple draft picks. They're talking about this could be the biggest deal since the Herschel Walker Dallas Cowboys deal.
Don't give the Chiefs Justin Jefferson. That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair, man. That's stupid. That's not. If they do that, then go ahead and I'm taking my team to win the Super Bowl again.
And you're still frozen. What is going on with this?
I don't know, man. Did you just resend it?
No. Well, it'll work itself out. We can still hear you, so that's good.
Yeah, but I want to be freaking frozen the whole time.
You don't want to look like this the entire show.
Not really. No.
No, not really. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'll disconnect and then you hop back on and see if that works. Okay.
All right. Here,
All right.
you just stay on. I'll be right.
I'm staying on. Yeah, I'm still here. Right here. So yeah, Justin Jefferson to the Chiefs should be. I mean, that's going to be epic. And there's Keith again. Hello, Keith. How are you?
Frozen?
No, you're good.
Nah.
Let him.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Fantastic production that we have here. So yeah, Justin Jefferson to the Chiefs, that they're talking about that's going to be the biggest deal to come around if it happens. Not since we haven't seen that since the Herschel Walker deal back in the day when Jimmy Johnson pretty much got the whole offensive line for the 90s Cowboys with that Herschel Walker deal. So
yeah, sending Jefferson would be like cheating.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as if he stays healthy, it'd be like cheating for real.
Right.
If he got now, Mahomes would have Rashee Rice,
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey, and then you throw in Justin Jefferson. Like, dude. Not to mention pretty good running game.
Pretty good, yep.
Really good defense. Like they'd go back to back.
Yeah.
They'd go back to back for sure.
Back to back.
With one move.
Back to back. 3 in a row.
Right. Destiny, man. Or Dynasty, man.
Dynasty. Always been a Chiefs fan. Always.
Yeah, always. Me too.
Always been a Chiefs fan.
Not a Cowboys fan.
Never. All right. Let's get into the baseball talk.
Wait.
What?
You're just gonna glimpse over the fact that the 40-yard dash record was broken yesterday
By McCaffrey's brother?
No.
By who?
Xavier Worthy.
Really? I did not see this. Go ahead. Tell us what happened.
He ran 4.22. He set the record yesterday. The 40-yard dash. What do you mean it ain't nothing? It's a record that's been in place for like 50 fucking years. What are you talking about?
I could do 4.1.
Bro, my God. You could not run under 6. Guarantee it.
Really?
I guarantee you couldn't run under 6 on a 40-yard
You give me
dash.
4 monsters, I mean, I'll sprint.
Oh, man. The sports bros are taking a road trip to an open football field sometime soon because I don't have a sundial that'll work long enough to.
All I got to run is 40 yards.
Yeah,
I may pull a hammy, but man, it'd be worth it.
you still can do it under 6 seconds, though.
I bet I can do it under 5.
What are you talking about?
Hmm?
You think you can do it under 5
Have
seconds?
you seen these calves?
Bro, you have nice calves, but that doesn't mean you can run fast. You also, never mind.
This is my fuel right here.
You're like dragging a trailer behind you when you run,
Listen,
bro.
You see me run them bases in softball?
I have. It's scary.
Turn a single into a triple.
Turn a triple into a single.
Wait, what?
Anyways, I just felt like that was newsworthy.
What an asshole. What a straight
But that's
asshole.
newsworthy, though, that he broke the record.
That is newsworthy. Absolutely.
Because some team will take him based off of that.
Yeah. It'd probably be the Dallas Cowboys.
Probably.
I like fast.
I think fast is good.
I like fast. All right, here we go. Baseball news. I know you've seen the story of Fanatics getting crapped on with these jerseys that are coming in
No,
for this year. Oh, you haven't?
I don't watch the news. Fake
Okay.
news.
Fake news. No, it's not fake news. So Fanatics is bringing out they're helping out on the jerseys this year for MLB, and they've gotten crapped on. And it's not Fanatics' fault. The Fanatics is not making these. It's Nike that's making these. Okay. And so, for example, let me pull up this picture here. And I blurred it out because these pants are so see-through that you can see the camel toe. Okay. Or not the camel toe, the moose knuckle. Yeah. Here we go. Ready?
No.
Boom. Look at that. That is see-through.
God.
Obviously, it's blurred out there, but yes, the moose knuckle is exposed on these pants.
They're trying to draw more women viewership.
Yeah, that's what it is. They're
what
trying
it
to
is.
draw more women's viewership. So Fanatics is getting shit on, and the CEO of Fanatics is saying, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, we're just doing what we're told by Nike. So if you got any beef with these jerseys, blame Nike. It's not us. We're just doing what we're told. So it should be interesting to see if indeed Nike gets this changed up before the season. But I thought it was hilarious.
I said it in a joking way, but I kind of meant it too, man. I think it's another way the MLB is trying to draw more viewership, man. I know it sounds ridiculous.
Just have a moose knuckle hanging out.
Look, man, I'm serious. I think that I could tell you instances where I watched football games with a bunch of women that I know or used to know, whatever, where all they talked about the whole time was how Jason Witten's ass looked in his pants or how so-and-so's ass looked in their pants.
That's
I
right.
think the MLB, that's right. I have a nice tush.
I have a nice tush.
You don't think that they would do something like that to help draw more eyes to the game? Just saying, man.
I mean,
It's either that or someone totally screwed up.
I think someone totally screwed up. But
all right, well,
the MLB All-Star Game, as we know, is going to be here at Globe Life Field, and the schedule has come out. So let's go through this real quick. As we all know, the All-Star Game will be home to Globe Life Field. And so on Saturday, July 13th to Tuesday, July 16th, the MLB Fan Festival All-Star Village will welcome fans across the globe to experience, especially youth kids, to participate in the Play Ballpark and play in the former Globe Life Park, which is now Choctaw Stadium.
That's us, bro.
Go out there and just hit bombs. Friday, July 12th will be the HBCU Swingman Classic. Saturday, July 13th will be the All-Star Future Game and the Celebrity Softball Game. So July 13th,
that's
mark
us.
that down. That's us. The Sports Bras need to be on that Celebrity Softball Game, I'm telling you. Monday will be the All-Star Workout and, of course, the T-Mobile Home Run Derby. And then Tuesday will be the actual 94th Annual All-Star Game. So there we go. All-Star Game is right around the corner. It's coming to us.
I wonder how much it would cost to get out there, man, for that home run derby, bro.
I've already looked, my friend, and it is it's pricey. It's very, very pricey. Let me pull it up again. Let's see.
I mean, are we talking like $5,000 per ticket?
No, not that much. Not that much.
Then it ain't that pricey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Moneybags. I didn't know you had all that money.
Man, I've been hitting on this underdog here lately. A lot lately.
Jesus.
DraftKings, pay my bills.
Yeah. So the upper deck, which is, pretty high up there at the Globe Life, $1,285.
Yeah, we're not going.
And that's the cheapest.
I can barely afford to watch it on TV, let alone go to it.
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah. So the All-Star schedule, huh?
Like they don't hardly ever have it here, bro.
I know.
Like,
I mean, this is the first since '95.
I'm saying, like, we're not gonna ever get to go.
Oh, I mean, there'll be more now that we have a roof up there, and we're champions. By the way,
maybe.
By the way, we might as well get that next banner up because,
bro.
Because not only are we the World Series champions, but man, we're going to be the Cactus League champions. Let's get those two banners up. 5-1 and Cactus League play are the Rangers right now in spring training.
Hey.
They are rolling, and Wyatt Langford
Yeah,
is
there you
making
go.
a case to be on the roster in opening day, and I have a feeling this dude is going to be a stud.
Who's the other stud you were talking about?
Jack
John Rocker?
Leiter.
Oh,
That's
Jack Leiter,
right.
that's
And
right.
he is out there balling out. He is throwing 96, 97 mile an hour fastballs. His curveball is magnificent right now. I'm telling you, Jack Leiter will be on the rotation this year. I'm telling you that right now.
Hey, look, I've been telling people that I know because I've had some people I'm friends with and whatnot ask me what I think about the Rangers, and I'm like, listen, this guy I work with, he is telling me this Jack Leiter is going to be the guy. He also said Jacob deGrom was going to be our savior, but here's the
I
thing.
mean, we still got 3 years.
Good as how long it takes for him to get healthy, but
Jesus.
no, I'm with you. I think the Rangers are going to repeat.
Yeah, and here's the thing. They didn't make any big moves in the offseason. Like,
Didn't have to.
they didn't have to. Right. And a lot of people are saying, oh, man, we need to make a move here. We need to re-sign.
For what?
Look, we can still sign Montgomery now that the TV deal is done. That's all we're waiting for was the TV deal to be done. There's still guys out there. Thanks, Scott Boras, by the way. Blake Schnell is one of them. Jordan Montgomery is another one. And they're all both Scott Boras agent.
Oh, man, I'd love to have Blake Snell, bro.
Whew.
He's just so consistent, man.
He is.
I would love to have Blake Snell in the middle of that rotation, like our number 2, number 3 guy. If Blake Snell's your number 2 or number 3, you're doing all right.
You're doing good. You're
They're gonna
doing
be
really
good,
good.
bro. They're
I
like
know.
the Mavs.
I
They're all
know.
good. It's the year of the Dallas teams, man.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but on this day was one of the greatest rounds in golf history played in 1996. Can you guess what it is?
Tiger Woods.
No.
Okay. Hold on. One of the greatest rounds. It was when somebody shot like a 58 or something like that, right?
Mm-mm. I'll just tell you. The greatest round in golf history happened on this day in 1996 as Happy Gilmore wins the Tour Championship by one shot over Shooter McGavin.
Oh, I thought we were doing a real golf
What are you
segment.
talking about? That was a real golf segment.
Shooter.
Shooter. But yeah,
Happened to
there-
go back at yours. Shooter's gonna choke. Listen, brother, they've been playing a lot of Adam Sandler movies on TV.
we
and so
watched me and little Cece watched a couple of them yesterday. Yeah, we watched Pixel and we watched Happy Gilmore. So
Listen,
yeah, Stars
all
had a
great.
whole like Adam Sandler marathon going on.
Well, Netflix has a movie with Adam Sandler in it also.
Oh, what's it called?
I don't know. That's how
Oh.
bad it is. It's
Oh.
terrible. He
Hmm.
goes into outer space and a giant spider becomes friends with him, and but really it's just his mind playing tricks on him or something. I don't know, bro. It is fucking god awful. But I watched it and I was like, okay. Anyways,
Yeah, let's move
can we talk
on
about
now.
the Mavs, man? Can we talk about the Mavs? Come on, man.
I got you. Mavs talk here.
Good. They're good.
They are, but we'll get into what happened Friday. But Wednesday, we'll talk about Wednesday night. Mavs defeated the Raptors 136-125. Luka had 30 points, 11 rebounds, 16 assists. That is a triple-double, my friends. And it happened to be on his 25th birthday. And happy birthday to me. And he is the first player in NBA history with a 30-point triple-double on his birthday. So congratulations there, Luka. Unfortunately, Friday night they played against one of the
Cleveland.
best elite. Oh no, yeah, Thursday. Yeah, you're talking about Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We gotta talk about that.
the Cleveland one. Yeah,
Max Strus
Max Strus from downtown.
from half court shot, man.
Yeah, killer.
But you know what? Cleveland's pretty good this
Cleveland
year.
is
Just
pretty good.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yep.
Evan Mobley.
They're pretty good. And then
Anyways,
Friday
go.
night they played one of the elite teams, the Celtics, and got completely blown out. Got whooped.
That's not a good sign.
138 to 110. They are now 8th in the West. with 8 games back of first place.
You know
Their
what?
next games, huh?
I'm just saying they should have brought out the secret weapon,
Who's
White Pal.
Oh, Jesus.
This guy is so lost. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That Boston game, when you watch a game like that, it doesn't matter what they did on all the games leading up to that. They got beat down, manhandled, looked like the weaker team, looked like the inferior team. That's scary when you think about it.
Yeah.
We can dominate the West all we want, man.
Yeah, we're only 8
can't
games
beat
back in the
whoever-
8th seed. Look, think about that. 8th seed, 8 games back.
And it's possible to still end up in the number 1 seed. Personally.
Absolutely.
They won't do it because Minnesota's pretty hot, but
Yeah.
they won't do it. But
They're easily can get in the top 3. Easily.
they're probably going to finish with 4 or 5, somewhere
Yeah.
in that range, if I had to guess. But what I'm getting at is that to see them lose in that fashion to an Eastern Conference team, what does it matter, bro, if they get there? Like
Right.
Boston, they
Boston
manhandled
dominated.
Yes.
Yes.
They were more aggressive.
Yep.
They played tougher defense, and it goes back to what we've always talked about in the past. That defense is huge in the playoffs and huge in the NBA and in every sport. It wins championships, and I don't know that the Mavs can do it just by outscoring everybody. They're going to have to play defense at some point.
At some point, yeah, for sure.
Sorry, it hurt my feelings when they lost the ball.
I know. So their next game's coming up. We got the 76ers today at noon. We got the Pacers coming to the American Airlines Center Tuesday at 7:30, and then the hated Miami Heat. Are they still hated? I don't think they are.
They suck too.
The Miami Heat on Thursday, and then at the Pistons on Saturday. So
gotta win that game. Gotta win that Pistons game.
Sixers, Pacers, Heat, Pistons this coming up week. So
2-2.
2-2. You'd be fine with that, huh?
I'd be okay with 2-2. No, I'd rather it be 3-1, but I think it's going to finish 2-2. They're going to end up beating the Heat, and they're going to end up beating the. They're going to beat the Pacers, and they're going to beat the Detroit. That's it. Don't lose the other 2 games.
Well, that's Tommy Lock's lock of the championship right there.
They're only 38 games out from first place. So
Tommy Lock put all his eggs in that basket. I don't.
Hey, I'll tell you what though, man. That Detroit team, I understand why he said that. I've been following them a little bit. I know it sounds stupid, but I've been following them.
Okay.
They've got some young talent on the team. They got Jalen Duran. They got Cade Cunningham. They got Isaiah Stewart. They've got guys on the team, man. If they had the right ownership and they like built around those 3 I just named, they could have something in the next few years. They could be the Chauncey Billups, Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace. They could be like them, dude, with Tayshaun Prince and
Tayshaun
Hamilton. Like they could be good, dude. They have talented ass players on that team. Jordan Ivey, like they got guys on that team that are good, man. They're just not there yet. And the record shows it.
And the record definitely does show it.
Look, with football being out, I've been really on my NBA shit.
I can tell. I can tell.
I mean, I'm naming off the lineup for the Detroit Pistons, bro.
That's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Let's talk about what happened up last week in the Texas Panhandle. As you can see here, the Texas wildfires in the Panhandle is now the biggest wildfire in state history.
Hey, everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah. As over 1 million acres have unfortunately burned, and 1 person has been announced dead during the whole wildfire thing. I mean, it sucks that someone died, but the fact that only 1 person died out of this whole thing, it's pretty remarkable.
You know what we need?
Huh?
You know what we need? We need Governor Abbott
to stand
walk
up.
out there and take a stand against these firefighters or against these fires. You know, stand for something.
Yeah, stand for something. Crying out loud.
Jeez. Watch out for them trees. I fucking hate Abbott, bro. I'm sorry, man. He just rolls around there and acts like he owns the place and just loves hot takes. That's all he wants is just to have his
just
segment.
Loves hot takes. What is he on? What is he on Stephen A's show? He loves hot takes.
Seriously, bro. All he does is just try to say some controversial shit that gets played on Fox over and over and over. He really don't care about the people in Texas. He's got everybody fooled, man. He followed that Trump playbook. I'm sorry. I've been on my politics shit here lately too, just so you know.
Well, your surprise
about
is
that
about
time.
to get a little better later on in the show when I announce something huge, and it's going to shake the foundation of this podcast.
Man.
It will.
All right.
Moving on. A judge has ordered Cowboys owner Jerry Jones to submit a DNA test in a paternity lawsuit. 27-year-old Alexander Davis is claiming to be the daughter of Jerry Jones, and he was paying her mother under the table, and now I guess that's not good enough. So I decided to, ask Mr. Jones his side of the story. So please welcome to the show right now the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Mr. Jerry Jones.
Oh, my gosh. This is a bad idea.
Mr. Jones, welcome to the Sports Bras. How are you feeling today, sir?
Well, I'll tell you what, boys, it's a good day here. It's a very nice, lovely morning. I've already went outside and had my cup of coffee, and I'm feeling really good today, boys. How about yourselves?
Yeah,
well,
doing well.
Doing well. Drinking the Monster here, starting the morning off right. And, the reason I wanted to call you on here is because of the story that's been going around about you, having to forcibly take a paternity test. Can we have your side of the story on this? What's going on?
Well, I tell you what, it's embarrassing, but at the same time, it's kind of like, when you're on top of the world, everything is thrown at you, right, boys? And that is including women. Women are thrown at you left and right, especially when you're winning championships like me and Jerry did, or me and Jimmy did back in the 90s. And one thing led to another. I had a little bit of too much of maybe I had a little too much of Johnny Walker Blue, but one thing led to another, and the next thing you know, this woman is telling me that she's pregnant with my child.
Wow.
Well, I mean, 27 years she's been on the payroll, though.
Yeah, you've supposedly been paying this woman for 18 years at least.
Well, that was the plan. There is, the older you get, boys, the more truthful you become. There's a lot of people, want to leave a legacy behind, and not only does mine want to be with the Dallas Cowboys, but I want to be a truthful man. And back, like I said, we've done a lot of things back in the 90s, winning those championships, and I'm more at fault than anybody else. And so my family has discussed this, and we've talked about it, and I've told them, hey, look, this is a situation, and they've pretty much forgiven me about it, and it's a delicate situation right now.
All right.
Makes sense.
It does make sense.
Would you like for us to ask a football question, and we can talk about something other than?
Well, yeah, that would be great. Now, a lot of people are wondering who the Cowboys are going to draft in this upcoming draft, and I can honestly say, what we're looking at here is speed and agility, and that's why I got the scouts down there in Indianapolis right now, and there are a lot of speedy guys out there.
Well, speaking of which, big news out of Cowboy camp is two things. Is you guys are pretty much letting Tony Pollard go. Number one, you're not going to franchise tag him. And number two, Tyron Smith has announced he is not coming back. How do you feel about those two situations?
Well, this is another example of the NFL cap. And as much as I would love to have Tony Pollard in that backfield, the request is just way too much to put us over the cap. And, I think the best way to do this is to let him go get his contract, let him get paid somewhere else, and let us find the next Tony Pollard in the draft. And as far as Tyron goes, Tyron is a huge part of this Dallas Cowboys team, and he will always be a huge part of this Cowboys organization. And I wish him nothing but the best as his career winds down.
Hey, but Jerry, I know you talked a little bit about the cap and being a big reason why we can't bring Pollard back, which I'm all for that. I agree. I think probably it's time for us to part ways, but it's also been a lot of talks about possibly signing Derrick Henry. So where would we find the money under the cap to sign a Derrick Henry, but not Tony Pollard?
Well, that's where scenarios happen there, RJ. And one scenario that we're throwing out is, the draft is coming up. Maybe we don't pay exactly what Derrick is looking for, but what we can do is throw in a couple of compensations for him. You understand, like a draft pick here or there to get that cap down to where we need. And of course, as the off season goes on, there will be more releases coming up, so we can hit that cap room. So maybe Derrick Henry could be wearing that star next season.
Man, I think it would be absolutely great if we got a guy like Derrick Henry to help lighten the load for Dak. Because, you're not going to like my next question, but what are your thoughts on Dak moving forward? You think is he the guy? A lot of people are saying that maybe he's not the guy. Is he the guy or is he not the guy?
Well, as far as Dak Prescott goes, I feel, and Coach McCarthy feels, and everybody in this organization feels, Dak Prescott is by far one of the best leaders I have had on this organization since I've been the owner. Okay, and you're talking about a lot of guys here. You're talking about Troy, who was a great leader and leading us to those Super Bowl titles. You talk about guys like Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin. Those three guys right there paved the way to win those championships. And then you got a guy like a Tony Romo, Jason Witten, huge leaders in this organization. And for me, seeing what I see, Dak Prescott is by far past them up as far as leadership goes, in my opinion. Wow.
That's intense. Yeah.
That
okay.
is intense.
All right. Doesn't mean he's going to win a Super Bowl.
Well, that's why I'm saying, boys, we are going all in this season. And I am dead serious when I say this, all in. And you're gonna see real soon, boys, that when I say all in, I mean all in.
Okay.
I shouldn't have been all in on that girl's mother. That's what I'm saying.
No! He's just messing. He's just messing.
That one's pretty good there, Sean. I appreciate that. Well, boys, on that note, I think I'm going to head on out. It's good talking to you, boys. And, I always Tolo. So we'll catch you on the next time, boys. All right. Have a good one. All right. There he goes. Jerry Jones, the owner of Dallas Cowboys.
We're not that station.
Well, he's got more problems on his hand than just us. So
let me just say, Dak Prescott's not the guy. What he said to me just now was that he's good for business. He didn't say anything about this guy being a winner. That's
great
all.
On endorsements.
That's it. He's good at business. He's a leader, but he didn't say nothing about this guy being a freaking winner. But anyways, that's my thoughts. He's not a winner. Put in Trey Lance.
Put in Trey Lance. Here we go.
Seriously, man. I'm serious. It can't be any worse, man.
Here we go. Trey Lance at the meetings.
Hey, where's Chad Hutchinson when
this sucks and it's horseshit, but I'm too polite to say anything because I'm.
That's Trey Lance.
That's Trey Lance. Yeah. Did you see the Johnny Manziel interview on Club Shay Shay?
I looked it up after you told me about it.
Yeah, this is intense. Johnny Manziel on Club Shay Shay said after his NFL career, he went from 210 to 170 due to a strict Coke diet. Listen to this.
I was 210 pounds when I left Cleveland. I was 170 pounds sitting in Vegas that August, that September, October, whatever it was later in that year. How you lose 40 pounds? You're on a strict diet of blow.
Man, he's just
Woo.
got some problems,
He
man.
got some
I used to
problems,
make-
but he's coming through and he's admitting to everything. And one question that Shannon Sharp asked, and I think we were all wondering, is that fateful night on draft night, did he want to get chosen by the Dallas Cowboys? Listen to this.
16th pick of that draft was Dallas. And I remember the anticipation in Radio City when that pick was coming up, and I had my fingers crossed under that table the entire time.
With the 16th pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Zach Martin,
much
guard,
better pick.
Notre Dame.
Much
They
better
went
pick.
from one of the
But listen-
wild cards of the draft to maybe the safest pick.
Please let me go put that star on my helmet. Looking back now, thank God that it didn't happen, because I wouldn't be sitting here today.
Mm.
Look, man, as much as I dog the Cowboys, they made the right pick that time.
Yeah.
Zach Martin ended up being probably one of the best picks we've had in the last 20 years.
Oh, absolutely.
And he won't win shit because he's stuck being a Dallas Cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm about done with this Cowboys thing.
Well, you might be done with the Chiefs because they're big fan. Chiefaholic. I don't know if you've seen this. This guy right here, Chiefaholic. He is the guy that dresses up in a wolf outfit. Pled guilty to robbery and money laundering scheme.
Bro, like, come on, man. You got such a great life. You're a
Yeah,
mascot.
superfan Chiefaholic has pled guilty to bank robbery, money laundering, and transporting stolen property across state lines. He faces up to 50 years in prison, and he's also required to pay $532,000 in restitution and will forfeit an autographed painting of Patrick Mahomes.
Well, why did he try to rob the bank in that stupid ass wolf hat, man? That was stupid.
You think that's
Like,
what
of
it
course-
was?
I'm sure, man. He's like, all right, what disguise do I have I could wear? Oh, we'll just go as this wolf.
And look, this is a lesson for you real quick, okay? Because I know you're about to have a daughter, okay?
Mhm.
This poor girl, her parents need to be reprimanded for this. It's one thing to say, yeah, you're good at this. But, you know, sometimes you got to tell your kids the truth. Case in point, Thursday night at the Pacers game, 9-year-old little girl sings the national anthem.
Oh,
And
I feel
this
bad for this
was
kid.
the result.
I don't want to listen to it.
bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched
Man,
were
bro.
so gallantly streaming, and the rockets
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a demon. Nah, bro, cut it off. I can't.
Wait,
This is sad.
hang on.
I know it does.
Gotta wait for the ending, bro. You can't cut the national anthem off like that.
That's right.
How dare you?
Are you kneeling right now?
What?
You better not be.
Who say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Ugh.
For the land
Here it comes.
of the I
Ooh.
Can't. That's sad.
So, you know,
Oh, is that Fergie?
that was up there with Fergie. Yeah, that was but yeah, that's straight up the parents' fault, ain't it?
I would think
Sometimes
so.
you gotta tell your kid, hey,
It's good, but you just need to practice a little bit.
maybe we should try instruments, you know?
Yeah, maybe you should play the flute.
Yeah. Maybe you should try to play the flute.
That's sad.
Ah, that poor girl though. That poor girl.
I thought
As
that
we
was
know,
Fergie.
huh?
Thought that was Fergie. I didn't know what we were listening to there that whole time.
As we know, yes,
Oh,
it's that time of the year. NCAA basketball is on its way, and I found a new legend that I am rooting for in the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you from Indiana State, Robbie Avila. That guy right there.
Yeah, man.
Look at him. Majestic. Goggles, tattoo. He looks like he's about 250 pounds. Just straight balling. And I'll tell you what, he did straight ball because he had a career high of 35 points the other night. I'm serious. 35 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 58% on the field goals there, as Indiana State stands at the top of the Mountain Valley Conference. And that's the man that I am going to root for in the upcoming tournament, is
Just
Robbie
because the goggles?
Avila. No, not because of the goggles, just because he balls out, bro. He's like that dude that you pick up at the gym that no one picks.
Yeah, 'cause
Like he's the one that picks last.
The big goofy white guy.
And then he goes out there and just balls out and pretends like he's, white chocolate Jason Williams,
Let me tell you, I can 100% see why you like this guy.
Thank you.
I mean, if this is not like the inner part of you wishing
what?
that, I feel like this is you, the way you project yourself in your mind, that is you. You're the same as this guy. Y'all basically could be brothers.
Except for the goggles.
No, I think the goggles is exactly why you feel like this could be you, bro. Hey, but you know what? This March Madness is going to be really good.
It is. It's
Like,
shaping up to be really good.
There's only a handful of teams that really stand out amongst as like being the top dogs. And I'm telling you, bro, it's going to be one of those where good luck with your bracket this year. That's all I'll say.
Right.
It's going to be upset city, dude. So I'm ready. I love March Madness. I love March Madness.
It's going to be greatness. It's going to be greatness. And so now it's time to go over to the political side of the show.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Mitch McConnell has announced that he is stepping down after 40 years. And I figured, you know what? What a better way to send him off and have him on our show. So please welcome to the Sports Bras, the one and the only Mitch McConnell. Hello, Mr. McConnell. Welcome to the Sports Bras. How are you doing today?
I appreciate you boys for having me on your podcast. I haven't had an opportunity to listen to a lot of your episodes, but I'm happy to be here and want you to know that I love my country and I love what you boys are doing.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
Very nice.
Well, thank you. Now, sir, you are stepping down after 40 years. I mean, 40 years is a long time.
That's a long time.
You've been through a lot of presidents. And in your going away speech, you said the only regret is that you voted for Trump. And, well, what is your take on what you said as you're leaving the office?
Well, while I was part of the Senate, I was able to appoint 5 Supreme Court justices to really help the Republicans and the conservatives. But my one big regret is that I voted for Donald Trump. And I supported Donald Trump. And he probably should have been impeached multiple times. But I was able to swindle the crowds and convince them that Trump did nothing wrong, even though deep down, I knew inside my gut he was a terrible human being.
Wow.
He was. I mean, look. I said it when it was happening. I was like, man, this guy is straight up the air.
Now hold on, boys. Hold on, boys.
Oh,
I'm
God.
not gonna sit back and listen to this U-Haul coming out here talking bad about me. I'm not gonna listen to that crap. McConnell, you're a phony. You're a fake. You told me in my face that I was the greatest president to ever come across here.
No. I never said that. I never once told you that, Donald. You know you're wrong. You're absolutely
You sat
wrong.
you sat there, looked straight in my face as I gave you a firm handshake, and I told you, listen, we're going to change this country up. It needs to be changed up. Policies need to be broken. The Democrats are taking over. We need to stop this right now. And you said, Mr. Trump, I would be gladly and honored to do whatever you want me to do.
Ronald Reagan is rolling over in his grave right this minute because of the things you did. I shook your hand because I had to. And I didn't enjoy it, not one bit. And I'll tell you right now, you did some terrible things, Mr. Trump. There's some terrible things. And that's partly why I'm leaving the Senate now, because of you. And the election wasn't stolen. I had to say that, but it wasn't. You know it wasn't, Trump. Don't act like it was.
The only reason why you're leaving the office is because you know the truth is coming, Mitch. You know that I'm about to expose you. That's why you freeze up all the time when hard questions are asked. A lot of people thinking that you may have had a stroke, but I can tell that the truth, all you got to do is the truth shall set you free.
I did not have a stroke, first off, okay? I didn't have a damn stroke. What happened was I was shocked. I was shocked by the things that were being said, and I had to think about what I wanted.
You mean the truth? You mean the truth, Mitch?
It's not the damn truth, Donald. You know
I know all your secrets. I know all your secrets, Mitch, and that's why you're leaving, because you know I'm about to regain office, and you're going to be in a lot of trouble, just like everybody else in that Senate is going to be in a lot of trouble when Trumpster takes over.
I was one of the most conservative Republicans to ever serve in the United House of Senators. I was very conservative.
You were a yes man. You were a yes man, Mitch. Let's be honest. You were a yes man.
Let me tell you, fuck this guy. All right, that's how I feel about it. I'm leaving the Senate anyways. I'll tell it like it is. Fuck you, Donald. That's how I feel about it.
Oh.
And you made fun of my Chinese wife. And I'm not happy.
She's the one that brought the flu over, the China flu. I have a feeling she's a China flu
you son of a bitch.
holder. She held the flu in her body because she's from China, and she brought the flu up.
You son of a bitch! I told you about this.
Listen, stroke victim. Listen, stroke victim. Look, he's having a stroke right now. Listen. Why don't you go back to your Chinese wife? Okay, go calm down. Go have some Ching Chong Chinaman food, and let the big boys play, Mitch. It's time for you to retire. It's time for you to go.
My wife ran the Department of Transportation for years.
She ran the transportation of the China flu. That's what she ran.
I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Okay. Well, we got to break in here. Okay, guys. Jesus. All right. Well, Mitch.
They used to be friends.
I know.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, there they go. I had to send them off. That was.
Jeez Louise, bro.
Woo.
That was embarrassing.
I got embarrassing. All right. So before we head out, let's hit up some audio. Of course, this is my favorite part of the day. As Biden, our president, says poor kids are brighter than whites.
What?
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
All right.
The man is stating facts.
And according to this clip here, apparently I'm the president of Mexico. I don't understand.
You didn't know this?
And the hits kept coming.
Initially, the president of Mexico, Sisi, did not want to open up the gate to allow humanitarian material to get in.
Now, geography buffs might have noticed Gaza and Mexico do not share a border. Biden was referring to Sisi, the president of Egypt, not Mexico.
There you
Unless it was even worse than that, and he thinks the president of Mexico is named Si.
Oh, man. I see what he did there. That's clever.
That is clever. And let's see. John Kennedy, here we go. President's polling.
And the American people have figured it out, and that's why, if you believe the polls, the president is polling right up there with chlamydia.
All right.
What was that? I tell you what, dude, that guy from Louisiana,
Mhm,
Kennedy,
mhm.
he is something else.
Yes, he
man.
is. Audio gold is what he is.
No, it's worse than that.
So as we know, the Air Force Trumps are raving, and they are
Oh,
just
God.
selling out left and right. Even Mr. 45 himself, I had to push him off the show. It was getting heated there. I was going to ask him. He debuted a new music video. Listen to this.
Like the all-white 4-5 strap with the gold bottom. There's something about 'em that dirty, that's why I got 'em. I leave 'em strapped, no lace, and come up at 'em. The last person that touched her, my bin shot 'em. Now if you look, you see bright red Trumps up on the TV. You couldn't get this color, you had a personal genie. You know I keeps it hip-hop, I never flip-flop. Yeah, my Trump was just tip-top, not for my flip-flop. I like the limited edition, go white and cherry red. Patent leather pinstripe with the red MAGA on my head. Size 12 with the strap, red and white with MAGA cap. All flavor, but it just depends on when or where I'm at. Don't get me wrong, man, and DJT ain't dumb, man. Cause if the shoe is on the shelf, you should have some, man. You cannot sit up and tell me that you have none, man. You mean I had 3 or 4, but you got 1, man. Give me 2 pairs. I need 2 pairs. I can get the stomping in my Trump Force Ones.
That's
I get
right.
the stomping in my Trump Force Ones. Give me 2 pairs.
This is terrible,
I
bro.
need 2 pairs.
That's
I
right.
get the stomping in my Trump Force Ones. I get the
stomping
stomping
in
in
my
my
Trump
Trump Force
Force
Ones.
Hey, man, dude, that is terrible.
There we go. Well, it's time to reveal what this big announcement is. Let me get my drum roll here because I didn't even tell you about it at all.
Okay.
A lot of thought into this, so we hit the drum roll. Keith, I've decided to throw my hat in the politic game as I am running for the unofficial official mayor of Rendon, Texas.
Oh, man. Hey, you only got to beat like 6 people.
That's right. I am running for the unofficial official mayor of Rendon. And, whoops, that's the wrong one there. There we go. And we're back. And I already got some endorsements, believe it or not. And I'd like to play you a couple of these. These are great endorsements. And hopefully, people of Rendon, you're listening. Here we go.
And I'm Donald Trump, and I'm here to give my full endorsement to CC for the unofficial official mayor of Rendon. Not only does he have the #1 podcast in Rendon, but he can be a great leader for the city. I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Thank you. And
hello, America. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I'm here to give my full endorsement to CC for the unofficial official mayor of Rendon. He is a great leader and will make Rendon a city to come home to. So when you go out and vote, vote for CC for the unofficial official mayor of Rendon.
Folks, and I'm talking to you. Rendon, look, when you go to the polls this November, make sure to vote for CC for your mayor. He is striving and making the city of Rendon great, and I hear he will put an ice cream bar then, and I love ice cream, especially chocolate chip. But anyhow, vote for CC.
There it is. And
what up, Rendon? It's your boy Will Smith, and I'm here to give my full endorsement for the unofficial official mayor of Rendon to the one and only CC. So when you're at the polls this November, vote for CC and keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, or you'll know what happens. All right? Ask Chris Rock.
Whoa.
Hey, Rendon, Taylor here, and while 2 guys are trying
Taylor
to get me
Swift.
to endorse them for the White House this November,
Huge endorsement.
I will say I have 1 endorsement, and his name is CC, and he's running for the unofficial official mayor of your town. So Swifties in Rendon, vote for CC. Let's do Rendon right.
There it is.
Wow.
So yes, the big announcement.
Whoa.
I am
That's
going to
big,
run for
man.
mayor of the unofficial official mayor of Rendon.
That's impressive, man. I'm so happy for you. If you need
There it
a
is.
campaign manager,
There it is right there. The official banner right there. Awesome.
that's
Just
pretty sweet.
Unofficial official mayor.
Do you need a campaign manager?
I may, yes. I may need a campaign manager. I'm looking for a campaign manager now.
I could do it,
but
bro.
yeah, we can do it.
What we need to do is
let's
get you a
make Rendon
wheelchair.
great. Huh?
said, what we need to do is get you a wheelchair. It's the
sympathy.
quickest way, the sympathy vote, man.
Yes, the sympathy vote. Yeah.
We'll tell people you were out saving kittens from a drowning pond and a tree fell on you.
Well, people won't believe that in Rendon. It would be more saving puppies in a meth house would be more.
Oh, that's your people, bro. What are you doing?
What?
How you gonna say that about
I'm
your
being
town?
real.
That's what people want, man.
People want to be. People want real, and we're getting the meth heads out of it. We're getting the ice heads out of there. And I'll tell you what, if I do become the unofficial official mayor of Rendon, my chief justice partner is going to be Dog the Bounty Hunter. Listen, brother, if there's anybody who's going to get them ice heads out of here, it's going to be Dog, bruh.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, watching the show. Great time. It was a great show. I had a great time. I know you did too.
A lot of really awesome guests today.
It was. I want to thank, of course, Mitch McConnell, Jerry Jones, 45, of course, even though he just butted in and wasn't even scheduled, but whatever. Yeah, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and make sure to go vote if you're in Rendon, the unofficial official mayor, right here, 2024, baby. Make Rendon great again.
Murga?
What?
Murga?
Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. Make sure you check out our social medias down there. That's what I was thinking. If you would like to donate to the show, a little Cash App little thing there at the bottom right hand corner. And if you want to have some F-bombs in your life, go to MrFbombs.com for all your F-bomb needs. And with that said, Keith, you got anything else before we head out?
That's it, man. I'm about to go watch this Mavs game.
Go get it, man.
I'm about to get it today.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that said, go ahead and send us on home, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Sports Bros.
And never, ever forget, guys, you can't run, but you can hide unless I am running for the unofficial official mayor of Rendon.
I think you got it.
I think it's in the bag.
I'm pretty sure with those endorsements.
Especially the Swifties. You
Oh,
know how they
man,
run strong.
They're like, we're going to vote for this guy, and then we're going to write a song about how shitty he is.
Can't wait. All right, guys. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Deuces.